and with that also said is that the numbers don't really mean it. It's kind of like whose line is it anyway, right? The points don't matter. They're just we might have different ranges or whatever. We're just trying to, like, within one judge, we'll probably have more similar of like, oh, who's in third versus first or that sort of thing. But my first might be a 5, whereas Paul's first might be a 7, or like the numbers themselves are not that meaningful. So bear in mind on that of like don't focus too much on the specific numbers, and we're just kind of looking more comparatively, and looking for a good show essentially.
Yeah, when I would offer, like, as a competitor, I wasn't trying to win. I wasn't trying to not lose. I saw it as a system. It's a format. There's buckets that you get to play with and have fun filling and learning how to fill. And what you're doing is you're playing your own numbers game, your own percentages game, right?
That's it.
So it's not about a high or a low. It's just about reaching for that thing and learning how to add more to it, and that's the beauty of it.
The word competition is automatically like you're looking around like, oh, I want to beat you, Right. What started to work for me finally is now I just need to fly the best I can on a given day and try to be better at that every time I go out, and then the better results will manifest themselves. It does not matter who is standing next to me or in front of me in the ranking or behind me in the ranking. I just need to be able to walk away from that field and be like, okay, this is the best I was able to do today. That makes me happy, and then the chips fall where they may.
And I think that the most long-standing and the most iconic flyers in history have pursued that craft above anything else. They've enjoyed the process and the camaraderie as it happened. That's the iconic approach.
That's the next step after that. If you're good enough, if you have enough tools in the tool bag, and you can connect those tools with the music of your choosing, then at that point it transcends taste and it doesn't matter anymore. It will be undeniable what you just did there, and they can not like the song, but they will have to give you a high mark.
Got it.
And it will happen.
And echoing a little bit what John said a little bit earlier is that it doesn't always matter, right? Like there's some routines that I will do no matter where I'm at, because they're not really like specific. An orchestral version of Paint It Black. No one objects to that. Whatever. So there's some things where it's like it's a good routine. It's really strong. You can pretty well rely on that, and that makes a routine like that is something that I keep doing for decades. So that's good on the music choice, and good to be able to capitalize on that. One of the things that I had mentioned during the feedback before was that it has that bit where it's got the claps. That ba, ba,
I know, I was
ba,
trying.
Ba, ba, and you hit them. You hit them a lot better this time than you did last time.
I was listening to this morning.
So I did notice that.
Okay.
So I saw that improvement, because last time it felt like you were it was bump, 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 like you just weren't, you weren't hitting on the claps. You were like
on the traveling clockwork portion.
It was on the lyric.
And so hitting,
it was on the lyric,
but the claps are there, and the claps are so great for that.
That was a performance. I really, really felt you through the line, and I think that would have been felt by pretty much any audience that you were standing. And one of the things you'll be aware of is while you're going to move your feet and lift and all that, that's not where that came from. Continue to do that if that comes out of you, but remember that came through you into the kite and the lines. Your emotion was super clear, and it came across in the choreography. As far as the choreography, I saw you reach a lot more into just the drama, and there's little poetic poses and something that's complex, and then it's something that's open. I felt you moving across that. I also saw you transitioning from the beats in the music to the vocals, and that, as Waddy said, is something that may definition in choosing which one is the best at that moment to work with for a clear routine?
So, I saw use of the whole window. I like that. I saw a couple of good axles and I saw a really good fade to the music. And then on the nitpicky side, I saw more axles that I didn't hear in the music. So the comment to that would be axles only where they belong. Because we already have seen that you can do them. I don't need 6 to see that. I think 2 is enough, right? So that was for me.
You got a half.
You're missing a 1 on there, Clyde.
I withdraw my position for this particular flyer. I've seen this so many times.
I haven't.
How I couldn't flew it before and I can't flew it now. I'm sure there was a mistake. I just sat back and enjoyed it.
So it's a 10.
It's a
half
it's a 9.9.